We are thrilled to purchase the Seattle Sonics and Storm. The Sonics enjoy a storied history in Seattle, and the Storm has emerged as one of the best teams in the league.
The announcement: a group led by an Oklahoma City businessman buys the NBA Seattle Supersonics and the WNBA team in Seattle. The purchase price, a reported $350 million. Sports Director Dean Blevins joins us now. Dean, I guess the number one question people here want to know, does this mean the Seattle Supersonics are moving to Oklahoma City?
I don't think that there's a slam dunk on that. No, but definitely no. I don't know that you can say either one of them. Really, Clay Bennett and his group bought the Sonics with a promise to negotiate for a new arena for 1 year. And if that happened, the team would stay in the Northwest for the long term. But if an arena deal can't be done, which has been the case for some time now in Seattle, you could look for the Seattle Supersonics to become the Oklahoma City Supersonics. Now, this assumes the Hornets are back in New Orleans, which is another story. Bennett met the media in Seattle just a few minutes ago after being handed a Sonics jersey by Wally Walker, the CEO of the Sonics and the WNBA Seattle Storm, which is part of the deal. Bennett was asked what he had to say to fans in Oklahoma City who are assuming the team is headed to the Sooner State.
Certainly when we speak, we know we're speaking simultaneously to both markets. But I would first and foremost say that I would encourage, and I'll be on the front part of this, to continue the support for the Hornets. As it relates to the Sonics, we're very clear. We are going to go through a process that we hope will come out successfully. It's more coincidental than anything.
Winners and losers, Oklahoma City, certainly. I think we now have 2 times the chance we had not long ago of having a team here. New Orleans, definitely, they're happy tonight. David Stern, the NBA commissioner, is in charge of things. Seattle, maybe a loser in this long term. George Shinn and Kelly, Amy, the reason I put that is that I don't think that he has the control that he had not long ago.
I think he wanted to stay here.
Yeah, I think he preferred that. And they may end up doing that. If it works in Seattle, they get an arrangement, a lease up there. It could work there and here, but I doubt that happens.
One thing that was interesting, they have a lease up in Seattle till 2010.
Right.
But Schultz said that they considered bids from other groups, but those groups wanted to move the teams immediately, which implies the team could be moved immediately.
Right, which there's some wiggle room.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to follow. Dean, we appreciate it. We'll look for more coming up in sports. One man who was integral in bringing the NBA to Oklahoma City is Mayor Mick Cornett. We caught up with the mayor at City Hall a few hours ago, and he's pretty excited about the Sonics deal.
Who would have thought a year ago that we'd be sitting here having a conversation about 1 or possibly 2 NBA franchises that had some degree of interest in eventually locating in Oklahoma City? I mean, that's hard to imagine.
And you have to wonder what the Hornets think about all of this. We learned the announcement does not come as a surprise. Amy Lester's at the Ford Center with Hornets reaction.
Well, the Hornets found out about this earlier today, several hours before the official announcement. The communication director tells me that to the Hornets, this doesn't change a thing at all. For the Hornets, the plan has been to play this upcoming season in Oklahoma City and return to New Orleans for the following year. With or without the purchase of the Supersonics, the Hornets say the plan is the same. The Hornets expected something like this after talks with Clay Bennett to invest in the Hornets failed. According to the Hornets, Bennett wanted to buy more than the 49% offered by owner George Shinn. Since no agreement was made, the Hornets knew Bennett would look elsewhere.
The timing of it happened, I think, a little faster than some of us maybe had anticipated. But to hear that Mr. Bennett's involved in his group in buying an NBA franchise doesn't come as a surprise at all. They're very serious businessmen who are interested in owning franchise. So, and they've got the wherewithal to do it, and we wish them luck.
The Hornets do not expect to lose support from fans here in Oklahoma during this upcoming season. They say Oklahomans still need to prove to the NBA that, yes, we are indeed a big league city. Back to you.
All right, Amy, coming up in sports, Dean will